So we just found a flat, a really great one in a nice neighborhood in Lisbon. And in one hand, I'm very happy that all this process is over, no more viewings, no more stress, no more asking for the energetic efficiency of the building and the insulation and everything I have to ask. But it's very expensive, Portugal, it's a crazy place to be. I think I told you before, because the rents are as expensive as in Germany, but the salaries are half or even lower. And especially being a person that is not getting money, I'm getting the unemployment money, which is great, but it's going to run out soon. I don't know, I feel I'm recording this as I'm feeling, by the way, and I'm feeling so anxious right now. I just want to read. Because I'm doing changes in the podcast and they're both so shit. I don't think they're shit, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not getting new listeners. I'm just not getting new users. I'm working so hard. Always creating content, creating websites, creating new features, marketing. But it's like it just doesn't grow. And it makes me think that I should stop. I should stop doing whatever doesn't make me money. I should stop the podcast. I should change it, and follow another path. Follow another project until it makes money. And if you recall the interview I had with Thibaut, he is the head of Tweet Hunter, or the founder of Tweet Hunter. And he told me that his approach is not thinking, what if it works? Is more, does it work? Or is it possible? Is there any way? And with that I mean that he immediately asks for money, for instance. So he builds Tweet Hunter, he builds a SaaS product. In the example of this podcast, I would build a podcast and immediately ask for money. And most likely people wouldn't pay. And if they didn't pay, it doesn't mean that the podcast wouldn't work. Maybe it could work, but you gotta think the other way. If people pay, it means that it probably will work, right? If people are out of the bat paying for a podcast, paying for an app, it means that it's super valuable and it will scale very well and it will make a lot of money. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe I should do something and ask for money right away, and forget about whatever does not bring money. And if the podcast is not bringing money, I should stop. The app is not bringing money, I should stop. But then I also think that it takes time. It takes time to build a product that you can ask money for. It takes time to marketing, to do everything, and I just don't have that time. Time is running out, and if I think back, I've been doing this already for a couple of months, and I don't see. By the way, he also said this. He told me that in the beginning is where you get the most users, the most passionate users, and that's true. That's what happened to me with the podcast. We changed it. With the podcast, I got my first 3 members quite early on, and then I never got any, and I didn't get any more listeners and anything like that. And we changed it. It's the same. It's very hard to keep these users. It feels that the retention is so low. It's really low. Because I get new users, I interview new people, for instance, for the podcast. And I reach out to a different network, but they just don't stay. They go, they listen to that interview, and then they don't continue listening to the podcast. The conversion is very low, and the same with the app. So yeah, I just wanted to share this. I feel my heart is pounding, and I feel nervous, anxious, and it's part of the process. I just want to share everything, not only the good stuff but also the bad stuff. This was another Wannabe Entrepreneur. See you tomorrow.